Make it loose with the unthinkable. Don't stop till you come first. Life's too unpredictable. Take control of what you're worth. Wasting time, so give.
Right, so hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to add like the markers over the top of safe zones. I'm not going to be showing you how to make safe zones because yeah, if I was you, I would just set it as a rule on your server, don't kill inside green zones. I'm going to be showing you how to add the green kind of marker on the map. I'm also going to be showing you how to add parking spaces because yeah, somebody requested these things in one of the comments. Anyway, so first of all, you want to load up our map. You want to go to editor, select Altis. This is for Altis Life, so yeah, select Altis. This will be similar on any other map, but right, and then you want to go to top left, scenario, open, and then select your scenario. Mine is called that because yeah, I called it that. Once this is open, mine's quite laggy for some reason. Right, so pretend I want the whole of Kavala to be a safe zone. So if you look on the map right now, you see that it doesn't show like a safe zone. So in the right, you can see my cursor. You can just press F6 or you just click on the bit which says markers, and then you want to go to areas, and then you see eclipse. You just want to drag eclipse onto where you want your safe zone to be, and then you just double click on the eclipse marker, and then you click on it might be like this. If it's like this, you just click on drop down for marker, then you click on brush, and then you can choose like this. So you probably want it forward diagonal, and then you might want, and then it's just what the colour of it will be. I'm gonna have mine as green, and then if we go back in, we see it's now like green lines. Alright, so what do we do now? Now you want to change the size. So I want mine to be a lot bigger, let's say 150 by 150. This is just how big the circle is. So that's nowhere near big enough, is it? So let's double that. Let's make that 400 actually. Yeah, mine's really laggy at the moment. Right, there we go. Right, this is going to be a safe zone. So all of Kavala, including the police station and the top garage. There we go. Right, so that's it all set up. That's how you would add a marker. Don't make sure you don't put any text there and just leave it as that. Or you can just change the variable name to whatever you want, like safe zone. And if you make some kind of safe zone script, you just reference the variable name, which is this. I reckon. I think that's what you might do. I know. Right, and now parking spaces. People want to know how to add parking zones. Well, if you're not using modded, which I'm not, and most of these tutorials are for vanilla, you can't really add parking zones without, you know, mods. So the way I do it is I just use a concrete wall. So if you go into objects, props, also but yeah, props, and search concrete wall, and you see medium concrete wall. I reckon that's normally good enough. And let's say I want some parking spaces. Oh my god, it's so laggy. Right, let's say I want some parking spaces over here. Right, that's the wrong wall first of all. Right, we would, oh my god, why is it so laggy? You would just place them like that. Yeah, one sec guys, let me just quickly change the video options. God, I'm gonna have to go down to hobo level apparently. Well, I'm not dissing any of you guys if you have it like this, I mean, yeah. Right, there we go, let's change the standard. Hopefully this might reduce lag, I don't know. Right, there we go. Right, yeah, that's kind of slightly reduced lag. Right, and then what you do is, right, you just place it kind of like that, how you like, how close you want it to the wall, and then you double click on it, and then where it says Z, you just want to put in like -1, and you just want it to how high you want the parking spaces. So I'm going to put 1.25. I kind of want mine a lot lower actually. Let's see, 1.35. Kind of want it so mine's just basically like some kind of mark on the ground, maybe. maybe I'll add a 5 into that. Maybe just change that to 5. No, look, that's gone. That's too high now, so let's change it to 4, 5 again. I think that's perfect. Right, and now what you want to do is you can literally just copy that. Control C, Control V it somewhere else. Apparently I didn't copy it. There we go. Oh, that's a bit close, so maybe like that. And you would move it away, but when you move it, it goes back up. So what you have to do is you just put in go to double click it again and just put in how high you want it to be. Right, so that's parking space, and that is a green zone. I don't need to show you working on myself. What you can do to test if it works, you just spawn in a guy, you right click on him, and then click play as this character, and then it should just load your mission, and you'll just be able to see it all working, hopefully. Doopy doop, doopy doop. Right, so once it loads, we'll just walk over, you'll see the parking spaces there, and if you just press M, you should be able to see it on the map. Right, there we go, a lot less laggy. Right, if we look on the map, here you see a massive, like, kind of green zone. It depends on the colour and how easy you'll be able to see it, but that literally is just as simple. You might think, oh look, I've not got markers next to things, that's because I've not loaded up on the server. There we go, there's also a parking space. And if you look over at my, here's the ones I've done for parking spaces. Maybe you don't have to have them in the ground. For example, if you run over to my thing that I made, I've just basically just put hedges up as parking spaces. So yeah, there we go, that's that. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Remember, if you want any more tutorials, just comment below and I'll make one. Anyway, I hope you understood the tutorial. Have a good day, guys. See you next time. Bye.